magicians, how are you? So I just wanted to do quick hello for today, and again, totally unplanned broadcast. And I'm really a bit traumatized. I did some teaching on Levo's group, and I allowed my spirit guides to work through me, which, oh my God, I am actually a little traumatized. There's a lot that I usually do before I allow that to happen. But today I was like, oh, let's just do it. Let's see what comes up. And all the stuff that came up was around past lives and this concept of the universal law of oneness. So let me start by saying, yes, I work a lot with past lives. We do a lot of Akashic records and understanding how past lives impact us in the Creating Money Magic course. But I'm doing the Live with Intention course, so that's not in that course. So, that means I only get to get traumatized in the Creating Money Magic course, right? So, actually, I thought this was such an amazing interview. Levo's got this amazing group called Stretch 2018. And one of the things that she asked me was about the universal law of oneness and how it affects money. So what is the universal law of oneness? Let me just give you a quick rundown, and then maybe we can discuss it later on today in the Wealthy Money group, discuss some of the things that I talk about, right? So if you have any questions, just post in the comment section in this video, or just post in the group. So basically the law of oneness states that we are all interconnected. So one of the things that I was teaching in the group is that we're not really, this is not just about me being interconnected to you and being connected to you, to another person, or being connected to someone else on a soul level. It's also about understanding that the soul is eternal and that we have lived so many lifetimes. Like I've lived in many past lives, i.e. my trauma around that. That's another story that one day, after enough coaching sessions and maybe even therapy, I'll be able to talk about what it's like to see yourself die countless times and feel it and feel nothingness. But right now, I'm just like, I don't want to talk about that. That's how traumatic it is for me sometimes. But anyway, that you've lived so many lifetimes, and so the soul is connected. Your soul in this lifetime is connected to your soul in other lifetimes, in the past and even in the future. None of us can actually say if this present moment is a past moment or a future moment for one of our souls, right? So everything happens simultaneously in the universe. It's almost like time really doesn't exist. What I have seen in my life is that by clearing out something in a past life, it almost collapses all the issues in this lifetime, right? So that's the one thing. And so when we have a relationship with money, our relationship with money isn't always just determined by the things that happen to us in this lifetime. It's also impacted by what our souls have experienced in past lives. So an example that I gave was this example of being in debt in this lifetime. You could have been born into a family that has no issues around money and has no debt, and yet you constantly find yourself in debt. So what's going on? A huge part of what's really going on in that moment is that we're probably also reacting to debts that we've created in other lifetimes. So the soul is still carrying that trauma of those debts, or we haven't found a way to forgive that debt. So we carry it into this lifetime. So it also has a huge impact on us in this lifetime, right? So that's one thing. And also another thing is that because the soul is interconnected, so not everything that happens around money, our entire relationship with money in this lifetime isn't just governed by what happened to us in this lifetime. It's also governed by what's happened to us in previous lifetimes. So if I took a vow of poverty in a past life, or I had an extremely traumatic event that happened in another lifetime to me, then that will also impact my relationship with money. Again, universal law of oneness, right? That the soul and every life that the soul has lived isn't just in a vacuum. It's all interconnected. And so we carry these memories within us. So it's the same also with what's going on with epigenetics inheritance, right? So I mentioned last year, so if you're new to the group and you've just started watching this, then really check out, please search hashtag Black Tax in this group, and you'll be able to see some of the work that I've done around family dynamics and money, and how I explain that sometimes our soul is carrying all this baggage around money, and it's not even ours, it's our ancestors, and they've passed it on to us through every lifetime. So as many ancestors as we have, we also have all this knowledge that they have because they've passed it on to us genetically. And you can Google that. It's a study that's being done by various universities, and it's called epigenetics inheritance. So our relationship with money is extremely complex. And I know a lot of people are asking me, what is this idea of having a relationship with money? So I know there's many people that are new to this work. So I'm going to start off the next few weeks and just really deconstruct that, because I'm receiving a lot of messages, people wanting to know what I mean by that and how emotions tie into money. So this is just a quick snippet for how the universal laws and how this entire universal plane actually ties into money as well, and how we're so interconnected. So I went so much deeper than that in the stretch group, but I wanted to share and really have us start a conversation, right? Oh, and the Live with Intention course, before I forget. So if you're feeling like, wow, I really want to know more of this and how I can even start utilizing some of this work in my own work, it's really quite simple. I'm doing the hashtag Live with Intention course, so definitely check out that course. I'll post the link in the comment section below, right? So thanks for tuning in, and I really look forward to seeing you in the Live with Intention course. Registration closes on Wednesday for many reasons, which is that I'm creating this course from scratch, and I don't want to keep having to go back and forth with people because we're creating it as we go along. So usually I'll be answering questions and creating lessons based on people's questions as well. So it will really give the people that first sign up to the course something of a special advantage. Next year, I'll open up the course to everyone for a larger group, and it will be at a higher price as usual, because I'll have created so many more lessons. So thank you, and check the link for the course below. Okay. Bye.